Come to Remora TC to trade like a shark and not get eaten by one. Let's school together to protect and grow our money. Hi everybody, it is Sunday the 15th. Happy Father's Day to you. I know many of you are wanting to spend time with your family, so thanks for taking time to watch my video. Hopefully I can help you make some money. Let's get started on the tickers, 10 that we have been reviewing over the past month or so, couple months even. We'll start off with the SPY. As per usual, I like to share my thoughts. I'm not a financial analyst or an investment advisor or anything like that. So please take my opinion as just that. It's an opinion. We've got the SPY here. It's the daily view. You can see my annotation with this shark here, indicating that the momentum has already changed. The sharks have informed one another that there's downside and selling and profit taking to be had. You can see that the prediction that I made was not much upside for the SPY. Resistance up here in this price point of about 613. And I'm just going to update my update this a little bit just to say there's really not that much upside. Maybe just not even 3% overhead resistance. Overall, the prediction remains unchanged in that it is further low prices. Okay, I'm just sliding this 200-day over a little bit, but further low prices for the SPY, not much upside. All because of this momentum indication down here. You can see that. Let's switch to the triple Qs. Triple Qs behaving as I predicted. You can see the resistance up here at the 534 range, which I made in this little red highlight right there. You can see that. Price hit that. It's been rejected. Rejected here. Reattempt to reclaim that price point. Got rejected. And then on Friday, a little bit of selling. Okay, not a huge volume change, just 55 million shares. So we'll have to see in this coming week how much volume will be coming in. But the momentum indication you can see here, very bearish, momentum change, converse to what the price is doing. That's triple Qs. FTSE is up next. This is the UK 100 stocks. Same price action as the other two indices. Overhead resistance here. Only about a little over than 1% overhead resistance there into this long-term trend line. And then you can also see my prediction remains unchanged. Lower prices to come for the FTSE. I'm going to adjust this a little bit. You can see there's still bearishness there, like that. Okay, just kind of make it like that. Okay. FTSE, lower prices to come. Not the right time to go long on either the SPY, the triple Q, or the FTSE. Now GDX pushed through this 53.82 price point where I made resistance, indicated as resistance, but still it has come up into this upward trend line here, this one here. I'm going to just change it real quick just so that we can talk about it right here, this darker one. You can see that on Friday's price, it came up, hit that. That is resistance, okay? So I'm gonna adjust this. It is resistance. And the bearishness just gets bigger and wider. So the price action, yes, is opposite what the momentum is telling us. The sharks have already informed one another to take profit. So really, this is unchanged. Still lower prices for the GDX gold miners trade. Okay, this would be a nice short entry for those who want to take advantage of it. It's a really good risk reward right here because you're right at this trend line. Very nice. Okay, next up is MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy, you can also see the signal here that the sharks made. You can also see the bearish momentum change right down here. And you can see that this was resistance up here, indicated in this little pink red highlight. I'm going to get rid of this real quick just to clean up the chart. And right now, where price is, it's holding. You can see that it's holding this trend line. So I'm going to draw this trend line a little bit thicker just so we can talk about it. It's holding that one, okay? So let's just take a quick peek at the hourly to see if there is any bullish momentum down here on the hourly. I don't see it. So really this rebound in price is just retail investors buying price back up, but it is not the big sharks and whales making this move. So it won't be a long-lasting move. There will be lower prices to come as the sharks and whales continue to sell. So I'm going to make it like this. Okay, slide the 200-day up a little bit. So really, lower prices for MicroStrategy and Bitcoin in the coming week or two. The Nike trade, if you were following this one, I took my profits. It was a long, I took a profit here. And on the past Wednesday, I said it's a momentum change. So my video on Wednesday, if you watched it, I said that this red momentum change took place and that this would pose a resistance to price. Get rid of this real quick. And indeed, that's what happened. So you can see price rejected, indecision candle, and then sold on Friday, Friday, 2 days ago. There's a gap here. It'll fill the gap. Probably not right away. They'll probably, retail investors will buy it back up. Yeah, they'll buy it back up. But ultimately, it's going to go down. So really, the area of support would be here, 56 or so. So right now, because it's in this middle spot in between this overhead resistance and bottom support, this is a no trade. So I'm not suggesting that it's a good trade because it's not at a resistance or a support line, so that it is a better risk reward. So this is a no trade at the moment. Microsoft continued to move upward in the week, but one of the key things is that the bearish divergence remains. You can see this, okay? So what I want us to pay attention to is this area here, this line here. This is the 468. So it's going to bounce around this week. They're not totally selling it off yet. And that's just the way it works. You know, we've tracked the shark signal. Okay, the shark signaled already here. And then the retail investors came back in, bought it back up. But there's no change in the momentum, the big picture momentum by the sharks and whales. So they will continue to take their profits up here. So lower prices still for Microsoft. I'm just going to slide these over just because from a time phasing standpoint, price has been moving to the right. But again, this is not a good point to go long. Okay, take your profits. Switching to everybody's favorite semiconductor, NVDA. On Wednesday, I said low prices. Again, all based on this momentum indication and the shark informing us that they're getting out. If anything, the coiling up of momentum continues. But you can see on Friday, here, let me zoom in a little bit. So on this candle here, this red one, this was the first time that price broke down underneath this trend line. Okay. And then on Friday, they opened down here and they bought it back up to hit the same trend line, but from underneath. It became resistance, overhead resistance. And then on Friday, a bit of a I'll call it semi-doji candle. Okay, but really it's lower prices for NVIDIA as well. And NVIDIA is such a huge player in the triple Qs and in the SPY. You'll see that those indices will get affected as NVIDIA moves. It is downward, so I'm just going to slide this over just to go like that. Okay, downward prices still for NVIDIA. So my prediction is unchanged. Tesla, I talked about this gap fill area in the light yellow, beige color, the light yellow, that there's resistance up here, and this bottom part would be resistance. The bottom really didn't pose a lot of resistance, but this top one did. You can see the past couple of days, 3 days in fact. This is the Wednesday. Price attempted to bust through the top part of the gap and got rejected. On the Thursday, it attempted again during the day and got rejected. And yesterday it got rejected. On Friday, it got rejected as well. So it's just kind of playing around here. Low prices to come for Tesla as well. Let's look at the momentum. Yeah, no change in the momentum. Okay, this is just retail investor price action. Lower prices to come for Tesla. The last ticker on deck is Palantir. It's been hanging around up here at this resistance zone for a while. How many days is this? This is May, all of May, half of June. So about a month and a half of hanging around up here. But you can see during that month and a half, a lot of bearishness, not a lot of price movement upward. And each time it attempted, look at this. It attempted here, it wicked up, attempted here, wicked up. It's really not doing a good job of pushing through the overhead resistance posed by this purple trend line. Okay, so it's going to continue, this purple trend line, to be a formidable obstacle for Palantir to go above it. Low prices to come again for Palantir. That's really the general direction based on the momentum indication here. The 200 days down here. This is a favorable risk reward on the short side. Or for those who are in Palantir long, just take your profits. Okay? Those are the 10 tickers. I wish you a very happy Father's Day. Call your dad. And if you're a dad, I know how hard it is to be a dad. So keep going. Keep doing what you can to protect your money and build a nest egg for your family. As always, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. Share the material with your friends and family. And as always, good luck with your trades.